the thing to remember is that, that all that group, whoever they are, the ones with the power, the ones with the money, the ones with the genes, whatever it is, okay, they're very limited. They just spin the same thing over again. And then they go, oh, now we'll pick this story and we'll do the same thing. And now, oh, we'll do the life of this famous cowboy instead, and we'll do this formula again. And they're running out of stories. And that's why there's nothing good anymore to watch. Because there aren't any more stories, because they haven't got any, except the same formula and a limited version of events and people that they keep drawing on, because they don't have access to any of the real version of this reality. That's why they need a restart, a refresh of everything that they're doing, because they're bored of their own paradigm and they've come to the end of their own movie, quite literally. Unfortunately, we're still pressing the buttons trying to find, is the one I missed? Can I get a bit more out of my subscription? And, actually, we need to throw away the subscription, or at least we need to switch in our own matching of seen and unseen, which is the challenge, isn't it? Because that's a whole learning curve. But we've got a lot in the barrel already. We're already quite a way down the road. We just don't realize it yet.
Yeah, I mean, when you start to realize we're injecting our own scenes and scripts into this movie, like, it plays how we want it to play.
Yeah. I think it's quite interesting because, you were asking me earlier, well, what do you do for Christmas? And I was going, nothing. The thing about it is you can have a dominant festival or anything out there in the world. You can have all these gloomy things going on. But meanwhile, more and more successfully, actually, all of us are really choosing how we want to do it, because there's unfortunately a very, very big depression about what's going on in the world, and people are unhooking from it and going, well, I'm just going to carry on doing what I need to do and what I want to do. And also nature is supporting that as well. So it's recently, where it counts, a case that it's become much lighter, much freer. There's much more positivity and possibility. Meanwhile, in the outside world, it's definitely getting worse and worse and worse in what they are presenting to us, pretending that it's suddenly reversing and, you've got more of a freedom-oriented world now and the baddies are losing, And we have to stay very strong in continually plugging into that bit of ourselves, which is feeling and registering, whoa, something definitely got lighter. Ancestral exit, yup. Something changed since the immersion. Undoubtedly, we're getting more powerful. It's just that we don't know what to do with it, and we get into trouble with it now because it's down to us.